pushed and I pulled, I danced like a fool when I went through a slide. Right to the bottom, I dropped, I got locked and I watched as I lied. I tried and I tried, but the fire inside is the one that survives. The flames I revive because I surrendered and burned with new life. I'm not giving up, I'm not quitting, I'm finished and this is no lie, no lie. But once I gave in is when I started living as present, know why? I surrendered the fear and the doubts in my mind and that has took some time. When I say surrender, I mean that I fly, surrender my life.
It's easy to soar weightless when you dump all the baggage. A spirit dressed to the nines aligned, although I'm in these tethered rags of mine, casting riches high, hoping that the swine will find them nigh in the high hope state of mind. With a hankering for growth like a tanker rode in and likes to blow away that which don't serve me the best. As I swerve from left, I try to make the most and toast to it. I was stuck alone like a ghost again, and that ain't how my life was supposed to been, no. I pushed and pulled while the current was high, and after I drowned, I came back to life. But before I did that, there's a lot I let die. My ego, my fight, not the light in my eye. The twinkle of life is a shine, and that won't die. A phoenix did burn and was hurt, but in time, the bird born again was old friends with the sky. So he spread out his wings and he reached and did fly, and legend tells of a bird in the sky. Or is it a plane? We're not sure from this height. As the people look up at a star in the dead of night, we fell far from what we like. We felt small, but that's alright. Just remember something like looking down at the ground, don't get nervous. But I wanted to tell you that's normal in flight. So reach for the sky, cause we're all gonna die. Surrender to it and then become alive, knowing inside that a soul never dies. The body gives in but the spirit survives. So we're all mixed inside of this mad dream derived from the one true mind which I've surrendered to. Nice, Tick, 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 you still don't get it, that's fine. I won't tisk it you for it. You'll explore and you'll find peekaboo, hide and seek, tag you're it, that's right. I gave it all up to gain it all, and I'ma tell you through this song. Once you give it back, you get it all. Get it all. I surrender.
I pushed and I pulled, I danced like a fool when I went through a slide. Right to the bottom, I dropped and got locked and I watched as I lied. I tried and I tried, but the fire inside is the one that survives. The flames I revive because I surrender and burn with new life. I'm not giving up, I'm not quitting, I'm finished and this is no lie, no lie. But once I gave in is when I started living as present, know why, know why. I surrendered my fear and the doubts in my mind and that has took some time. When I say surrender, I mean that I fly, surrender my life.
I get it. The unknown is kinda scary. Letting go can seem so daring, while the world is overbearing. But listen up to you, I'm swearing that I know that you can bear it. Here's the armor, now you wear it, and your karma will declare this. One spark and now you're flaring. Yeah, you were always so aware and you were. Now it's time to seek the truth that you always knew was there. Then surrender, I surrender. Surrender, I surrender. Just let it go and give it in, and watch how your life renders from this point on.
I pushed and I pulled, I danced like a fool when I went through a slide. Right to the bottom, I dropped and got locked and I watched as I lied. I tried and I tried, but the fire inside is the one that survives. The flames I revive because I've surrendered and burned with new life.
Keep that flame lit.